Get you some slack here. It's a foul.
Let me guess. That's Luka dramatic ass. Yup. Mm-hmm.
I'm a corner shooter.
OG Fortnite maps back.
Oh, yeah. I'm on that tonight.
Did you see that?
On me. I'm on that tonight. I just got to upload it and shit. I mean, no, not upload it.
Re-download it.
No, it's still downloaded. I have to
update it.
Update it. Yeah, there you go, PJ. You complete me.
Welcome back. Y'all already know who it is. We're here back again, bringing y'all another episode of Down by Zero.
Yeah.
Folks. Today we're missing Ethan. It's okay. But you have the trio right here. JR to my left, you're right. PJ Money. And I think we just want to talk about the Texas Rangers real quick.
Shouts out to the world champs.
63 years. They've never won one in the history of ever, and today was the day.
Well, not today.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
They celebrated in the parade today.
They did that shit though.
Shout out everybody on the Rangers. I saw a post. They said this was for Elvis Andrews.
Oh yeah.
This was for Adrian Beltre. This was for all the old
Michael
Rangers.
Young.
Yeah.
Josh Hamilton.
And that's what we love to see. Welcome to another episode. Tell a friend, tell a family member, and we're gonna
Tell your dog.
and we're gonna bring y'all the best coverage of the sport of ball. So, boys, how have y'all been?
Some big news we had to see going through this past week. Mostly
All
to
right,
our buddy.
let's just get this out of the way. Okay,
Yeah.
we traded Chase Young for a third-round pick to the 49ers. We traded Montez Sweat to the Bears for a second-round pick. Now, JR seems to think that this means we're rebuilding. I disagree with that. I think we're rebuilding the defense. JR seems to think this means we're going to go for some reason thinks us trading two defensive ends means we're going for a quarterback.
Yes, I do think y'all gonna go into rebuilding mode because y'all couldn't win now. How y'all gonna win when y'all trade y'all's two best defensive players? Doesn't make sense. So what's the point of even trying to win now when you just give away two great defensive players like that?
What was the vibe, PJ? Like when you seen that? I mean, obviously Montez got traded first.
I kind of saw that coming.
You would have rather have been one out of the two defensive linemen than both of them.
That's why
Yes.
I thought they were gonna
Yes.
just trade one, and then that meant Chase Young was gonna get money.
They said this was an ownership move, so I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know what they're cooking, but I think this just means we're retooling the defense. I think we're going to focus heavily on defense in the draft. Don't know about free agency. I don't know what kind of free agents we're looking at, but that's neither here nor there. I was pretty upset with it. I was questioning my fandom at that point. Okay, this obviously means that Ron Rivera is getting fired at some point. He's not going to be our head coach next year. I think we're going to fire Clean house. Tell Eric Bieniemy, pick your staff, and you got the keys. So that's what I think. And I think Sam Howell will be starting week 1 next year.
Bold prediction. That's a hot take.
The offense is playing great right now, dude. We put up 31 on the Eagles. Sam Howell threw for 400 yards.
Bro, but
he's our guy.
You only talk about the good games. You don't talk about the Bears game. You don't talk about the Giants game. You only talk about the good games.
Okay.
Sam Howell struggles, bro, but
yeah, he's played good. He has played good. He has shown.
And it's his rookie year, basically.
He's shown a lot, but he's also shown inconsistency at times, especially losing to bad teams, like losing to a team
true,
like
but
the
that's
Bears.
not his fault, dude. My thing is that maybe if it's a new head coach, maybe they want to handpick their quarterback. But the thing is, Sam Howell, he's I wouldn't want to roll the dice on a rookie quarterback again, and then like I said, the only person that right now I think would be better than Sam Howell, I don't know in the long run, but at least year 1 is Caleb Williams. That's it. That's it.
What about this UNC quarterback?
Drake May, no, you don't roll the dice on him.
What do you think, Ed?
restarting, dude, you could be in quarterback hell trying to
But
find
that's
one
what I'm
like
saying.
a long
What's
time.
what are they really restarting though? They're not a good. Well, they're like a
We have a good offense.
below average team now. So are they really restarting?
Yes, you're restarting your quarterback search.
Like I wouldn't even call it a restart. Like,
Sam Howell isn't like averaging 300 yards a game.
That's fine, bro. If you want to go that direction, and then y'all get a lineman or
that's what we need. Our line is
somebody
terrible.
And just stick with Sam Howell, bro.
I mean, it's like
that's the decision they make.
It's like you said. I mean, I'm not. I mean, well, like you say, we don't know. But it's also up in the air. He don't know either, because honestly, we didn't know. No one thought they were gonna make these 2 trades, so we don't know what they doing.
I at least thought they'd make one.
But you didn't think y'all was going to trade your 2 best defensive players, especially Chase Young, who was looking very good, who at the time was looking like y'all's best defensive player. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And you
literally.
He had came in a group chat and was like, Chase Young is not going to get traded. And 20 minutes later, Chase Young got traded.
Y'all were wheeling and dealing.
No, we weren't wheeling and dealing.
Getting a third back for him is crazy, but
no. And what's crazy about this is I really don't understand this, bro. We would have got a 3rd round. What is it called? A
compensatory pick or
comp pick for Chase Young if he left in free agency, a 3rd round pick. What did we trade him for? A 3rd round pick. If he leaves the 49ers in free agency, what do they get? The 3rd round comp pick. Oh. So why not just keep Chase Young for the year? If he leaves in free agency, we get that 3rd round pick anyways.
It's probably just about making him happy, bro. You just make him happy.
I think Chase wanted to stay with us.
And bro, you're going to one, as Chase Young's perspective, you going from one of the worst teams in the NFL to one of the best teams in the NFL in the 49ers, and you're teaming up with, your former
Bosa.
Like college homeboys, then yes, obviously you're making them happy.
I fully believe Chase Young wanted to be on our team. He barely has even posted anything about going to the 49ers, bro.
I mean, I don't think that really means anything.
No, he wanted to stay with us for sure. I 100% think he wanted to stay with us.
Who was the player that really got on y'all? Like, he said he's tired of losing.
John Allen.
Wouldn't that be the vibe in most of the locker room? If that's the vibe he's giving off as one of your leaders on that D line.
I mean, like Cam Curl, our starting safety, posted like, "Hey, nobody talked to me." Like, he was mad as fuck.
Yeah, he said it's the same, or Josh Allen said it's the same old BS every weekend, week out.
It's because this coaching staff, they're too conservative. Like, bro, you have to think outside of the box. It's just what they've done all since because bro, like what happens a lot with Ron, like what does he do? He signs a lot of former Panthers. Like, that's what like that's not going to get you anywhere just because I know, it's just, there needs to be a new way of thinking in that locker room. And
Washington fans.
And like I said, like, bro, like that goes to show you in the preseason when freaking Eric Bieniemy was up and fired up for the preseason, they're like, oh, he's too what do they say? He's too
fired up, too loud.
Yeah, he's doing too much. Like, it's like, no, he's won 2 Super Bowls. He knows what the fuck it takes. Like, stop being a little bitch and put in the work. Like, that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
What did I say it? What is that?
What
are you looking at?
Josh Dawson. Oh, these are the trades. Oh. I mean, 2 of the biggest trades coming from Washington is insane. But
let's
not talk about Commanders anymore.
There are other big trades.
What does this do for the Niners though? Does this because they've been in a slump?
Yeah.
Does this really?
I mean,
I don't think defensively is what their problem is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I think it's their offensive end.
Yeah, but it just makes their defense. I mean, Chase Young on their team, Nick Bosa and Chase Young on either side. That's tough.
I'm glad we played them last week before that even. Speaking of that, we had a big win versus them last week. Very big win, statement win. I'm real close and ready to say we're back, but I think after this game on Sunday night when we beat Buffalo is when y'all get that big statement from JR. We look very good versus the 49ers. They were on a 13-win game streak in San Fran. They hadn't lost in 13 games at home, and we went down there and we dominated the whole game. There was never a point in time where they took the lead or anything like that.
Damn.
Joe Burrow looked good. He went 28 for 32 for 280, 2 tutties. Jamar Chase, 10 receptions, 100 yards. Yeah, we look complete.
That's good. I mean, you could say that y'all back in a sense.
Yeah, we just got to keep it rolling.
For sure.
It's a lot of good games this weekend.
I think Fox is hyping up. I mean, it's a big game, but they're like, this is the game of the year, Cowboys and Eagles.
I mean, I don't
America's
think
game.
I don't think it's
Fox,
the game
no.
of the year.
No, Fox has been saying this is the game of the year.
No, they played each other twice.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, why? I think the Cowboys win.
Yeah.
And it's going to be hell here.
Well, some of the stats. The Cowboys have won the last 7 out of 10 games versus the Eagles. And all of those games have been super high scoring. And we can't brush off Dak like he hasn't been playing good these last 3 weeks. He's been, him and CD.
That's why I was saying to Cowboys fans all the time, bro. Like, they say, oh, Dak's not it. Then who is, bro? Like, y'all are, with me being in quarterback hell for so long, it's like, bro, y'all don't know how good y'all have it.
Well, it's because PJ, he doesn't show up in the big moments. Like, yeah, it's good to have.
That's true.
It's good to have a good quarterback like during the regular season and stuff like that to get you to those big moments. But
okay,
he doesn't show up in those big moments.
But hear me out on this. But then they talk about drafting a quarterback, bro. That's gonna take like 2-3 years.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's
like,
something different.
Who are you gonna get that's better than him? I mean, that's available. You know what I'm saying?
They can most definitely make a trade. I mean, they're the Dallas Cowboys. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, who's available that's better than him?
That's a question.
I mean, the top 10 quarterbacks in the league, you would not be able to trade for them unless you mortgage like your entire franchise.
Who is a quarterback that they could trade for right now?
Exactly.
Kyler Murray?
He's not better than Dak, dude. He's not.
I don't know.
When before he got hurt, he was playing bad.
I don't know, but I think I would probably take Kyler Murray over Dak.
No, are you crazy?
We're talking about a guy who hasn't showed up at all in the big games. And you're talking
about a guy who's never been in a big game and just tore his ACL.
But I think I would take Kyler Murray.
That's crazy.
I think it's I'm
a Commanders fan, and that is insane to me.
Well, I don't even think you like Kyler Murray. I think for the record, you say you don't like Kyler Murray, and I really don't like Kyler Murray either. But we can't face
the fact that he's not better than Dak.
It's up in the air. Dak's not way better than Kyler.
I wish Ethan was here.
I think Ethan he would probably pick Dak, but he would probably say like, it's not that off. It's not that much off. That Dak is not that much better than Kyler.
But you trade for Kyler?
Why not? Dak hasn't been able to get it done for how many years? What year is he in? He hasn't been able to get the job done?
Guys. Chill. Look, Dak's been playing good, bro. That's all I'm trying to say.
He has played good.
I agree.
That's all we're trying to say here. Dak has been playing good.
Who hasn't been playing good is Jalen Hurts.
He's thrown 8 picks this year. Imagine that.
So it's going to be a good game. I don't know who I'm going to pick. We'll see.
I think the Cowboys win, though.
Son of a bitch, man. We can't keep doing this shit.
Washington's direction is unknown.
It's a big question mark.
Big question mark.
The stonks are down.
Yeah. I want to go over some NFL trade
let's talk about
things. Yeah. So, quickly, Joshua Dobbs, Vikings jersey. How do y'all feel about that?
It's just something.
He'll be a starter for the rest of the year.
They just needed somebody to replace Kirk.
Because, their second string quarterback is actually hurt. Nick Mullen. I don't know for how long, but I mean they need somebody else. They played their third string. What's his name? Jaron Hall from BYU. He didn't really play that good, so they just need. I think that's a good move. That's a good move.
You give up a 6 to get a starting caliber quarterback
just for right now.
Josh Dobbs is obviously a backup at this point in his career, but he's shown something, at least something. When Kyler Murray was out.
Yeah, I agree. And Clayton Tune might be the starter this week. I'm not sure.
Shout out Clayton. Went to Hebron with him. But I feel bad for Kirk, man. He was playing good. Yeah,
that was pretty tough. I mean, I honestly don't like Kirk as a player, but as a guy, he's tremendous.
I think this is the last year we see Kirk in a Vikings uniform.
Maybe that's who the Cowboys go get.
He's not better than Dak. He would not be better than Dak.
Bro, I would say Kirk is better than Kyler.
Bro, you're chatting. Bro.
All right.
You're chatting.
All right.
I don't know why the Giants did this in the first place because
that was weird.
Wink is a defensive guy, and they traded their all-pro defensive lineman Leonard Williams.
Yeah, he's
to
very
the
good.
Seahawks, and
Seahawks got better.
Wow,
they already had a good defense.
That was a weird. Who
y'all play Seattle this week?
And we play Seattle this week.
Seattle has a good defense, bro.
I want to run y'all by Seattle real quick. If you think Devon Witherspoon's not him,
he's cold,
him,
bro. Yeah. He's good.
Seattle has a good defense.
You have Jamal Adams coming back.
Shout out to him. He went to Hebron.
Then you just beef up the line with Leonard.
Bro, and I was questioning that pick where they picked him high, and I'm like, over Christian Gonzalez, but he worked out.
Yeah, he's real physical, but I didn't know he was that physical. He did real good on Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase still had over 100 yards, but he did as good as you can on Jamar Chase for a rookie. So Hey, y'all got a big game this week.
I know. The Seahawks are looking legit. And they say because Pete Carroll was at USC, that Leonard Williams was also at USC. So they have an eye out for them for them USC cats.
Fight on.
I like that. And then Eagles got Kevin Byard from
I seen that.
The Titans.
That just makes them better. They're already good defensively, and getting him makes them way better.
Just like a ball hawk safety.
Yeah.
The Titans received Terrell Edmonds.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that.
You swap safeties.
I didn't know they gave up Terrell Edmonds.
And then they gave up a fifth and a sixth.
That kind of evens out then, because Terrell Edmonds is good.
Rasul Douglas went to the Bills from the Packers.
He's just he's there to replace White, Tre'Davious White, because he tore his Achilles.
That was early in the season, though, right?
Yeah, but they still need to replace him because without him, and they lost their linebacker. What's his name? Milano.
Yeah.
So their defense just took a big hit, and Von Miller hasn't fully came back yet.
Mm-hmm.
So they just needed someone defensively. I think he's pretty solid.
Donovan Peoples-Jones went to the Lions.
I like that. I like that for the Lions.
Marginal.
I like that for the Lions. He's a good receiver 2 or 3, and you got Amon St. Brown there already. So I like that for the Lions. You give Goff another weapon.
Mm-hmm. Other smaller moves, but.
Kansas City got more. What's his name? Hartman.
Mecole Hardman.
They got Mecole back. Good for them.
And he made an impact right away. He had a good punt return and I think a few catches.
The NFL trade line went.
Trade deadline.
Trade deadline. It came and then it went.
Whoa, that's what y'all be on.
How you feel about y'all not wanting to give up a second for Josh Jacobs?
That's ridiculous.
Josh Jacobs not worth it.
What?
You don't think he's worth the second round?
He's not worth the second.
For a team who's trying to win a Super Bowl?
Saquon, maybe.
You're tripping.
Derrick Henry, maybe.
You're tripping.
Josh Jacobs is not worth a second round pick. I guarantee you that.
I don't know.
That's why y'all didn't make the trade. You know that, right? A source came out saying that they're willing to trade him to y'all for a second round, but y'all didn't want to give it up.
Bro, put it in perspective. We got Roquan for a second and a fifth.
But you got to think about
and Roquan's an all-pro.
You got to think about your offense. You got to think about your team at the moment.
I know.
Right now, y'all's probably weakest part is y'all's running back.
Yeah. And y'all are a running team.
Yeah.
Y'all do a lot of RPOs.
So imagine even though I think Josh Jacobs is mid.
He's worth a second.
Yeah, I think, especially for your team.
Saquon's worth a second.
No, Saquon's worth a first.
Okay.
He's a top 5 back in the NFL.
The Giants haven't been treating him like one.
He's been running the fuck out of the ball. He's on my fantasy.
But
he was hurt. He missed the first 2 games.
But with all the contract talk and shit, the Giants weren't willing to.
But that's all running backs in the NFL today.
That's true.
So you stand on that?
No, I would not give them a second.
I disagree.
Yeah, I disagree too.
No.
That's a guy who doesn't want to win a Super Bowl.
I stand on me.
No, I mean, with Gus Edwards and Justice have been playing okay.
Imagine if you Gus Edwards and who?
Justice Hill, Dax Hill's brother.
Because y'all have
Justice Hill.
I don't because y'all have
I don't know Dax Hill.
Because I don't care. The fuck? But y'all have a good offensive line and y'all have a run-based offense. Y'all have a quarterback who can run. Why would you not want to add a guy who's better than both of those guys? That doesn't make any sense for a second-round pick. Who cares about y'all's drive? Y'all trying to win a Super Bowl.
That's coming from a Bengals fan. I don't even want to listen to that. But no.
What do you mean? I'm trying to tell you the best.
I think all Ravens fans can agree with me that Josh Jacobs is not worth a second-round pick, especially on this team.
Bro, y'all need a running back.
That's how I feel. I stand on it.
That's a guy who's used to losing.
Oh yeah, 6-2 is used to losing. 17-1 versus the NFC is used to losing.
Hey, I seen the stat the other day. Y'all have won 1 playoff game since y'all Super Bowl.
Dang.
Let's talk about that.
Ooh, dang. Have y'all won a Super Bowl? Have the Bengals won a Super Bowl yet, though?
You want to talk about all these stats, 17, all these bullshit, irrelevant stats until it comes to the playoffs when y'all have only won one
irrelevant.
11 years ago.
You know what? We're just trying to win the next game, and the next game is versus Seattle.
Cop-out excuse.
And you're acting like the Ravens aren't one of the top 5 teams in the NFL. Actually, the NFL put out a power ranking that the Ravens are the second best team in the power rankings.
How many years have we seen the Ravens come off to a good start and then at the end of the year they poop the bed, and then if they make it to the playoffs, they lose in the first round, or that's if they even make it to the playoffs.
Acting like Lamar hasn't been hurt the last 2 years.
Here we go.
I mean, bro, it's just unfortunate.
What about the year y'all did make it to the playoffs and y'all lost in the first round of Tennessee?
Lamar wasn't ready. And versus Tennessee.
It's always something.
Okay, bro. They dropped
Y'all
passes that game.
Y'all were the first or second seed that year.
Yeah, I know.
And y'all lost to Tennessee.
It's because people like...
And you know who was the quarterback for Tennessee that year? Ryan Tannehill.
But we got our revenge.
Oh, yeah,
we got our revenge.
okay.
Lamar got his revenge in the next year where we beat Tennessee.
The one playoff win that y'all have in the last 11 years.
Okay, bro. That's fine.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Don't pull up irrelevant stats if you're not ready to talk about the real stats that really matter.
All right, have we won a Super Bowl or have y'all not?
Joe Burrow has 7 playoff wins in his first 3 years in the league.
Joe Flacco did too in his first 3 years.
You're bringing up irrelevant people. We're talking about Lamar Jackson
because that's what happens when you go on runs, when you go on playoff runs.
And Lamar Jackson hasn't made any playoff run.
He's been hurt the last 2 years.
What about the year y'all lost in the first round to Tennessee when y'all was like the second seed?
We dropped passes.
Okay, it always comes down to every excuse.
And give Lamar a chance to actually be healthy.
All I'm saying is we see this every year. The Ravens start off good. Everyone's like, "Oh, look at the Ravens. They one of the best teams in the NFL." Then
are we not one of the best teams in the NFL?
They are.
That's
like,
cool.
come on,
That's
bro.
what I
We're
said.
6-2. Give us some respect.
Y'all do it. What was y'all last year? I think last year y'all was even like 6-7-1.
Yeah.
What happened?
And Lamar got hurt versus the Broncos, bro.
Oh,
That's
my
just
gosh.
unfortunate. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, bro. Like you can't do anything about that.
And so my point is to stop hyping that shit up. Because we've seen
shit up.
Because we've seen it. We've seen it every year. Y'all start off real good, and at the end of the year, y'all shit the bed, and y'all either don't make it to the playoffs or y'all lose in the first round. Just like how y'all did last year. I sound like a hater. I sound like a truth teller.
You sound like a hater because how much more do I hype up a 6-2 team?
But you did the same thing. You did the same thing.
We're one of the best teams in the NFL.
You did the same thing last year.
Okay, because we were.
What was y'all end result? First round exit to who?
To the Bengals.
Okay, all right.
Because our starting quarterback was Tyler Huntley.
What happened the year before? I think y'all started off good too, and then what happened to that?
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, let's talk. Yeah.
All right. The Ravens are 6-2.
You make every excuse in the book. I just said y'all were the second seed a couple years ago in the playoffs, and you said, "Oh, we lost because Lamar wasn't ready." That's a dumbass excuse. I said that
versus the Chargers. That's his first year.
You just said it about Tennessee.
I said it's because we dropped passes that year.
Bro, you said Lamar wasn't ready. That's a terrible excuse. And to even say
Lamar wasn't ready his first playoff game.
It's a terrible excuse.
Okay, look at the numbers. Lamar played horrible. He only had 50 yards passing.
And in the past 2 years, Lamar hasn't looked good.
Because he's been hurt.
Why are you yelling?
Because he's been hurt. It hasn't looked good the last 2 years when Lamar Jackson's playing. He's an MVP candidate.
Mad extra.
Am I not? Is that not getting through his head that Lamar Jackson's an MVP candidate when he's healthy?
You're just making a lot of excuses.
LeBron said it.
You're just making a lot of excuses.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. You're trying to say.
You're just making a lot of excuses.
Oh, you're ridiculous.
And I hope you know, like
you're ridiculous
y'all better win this week.
I know. Well, it's a good chance that it's going to be a great game. It's going to be a close game. I hope we pull it out.
It was a terrific day for them. John had his team ready to go, and they did a great job. They kind of waited until there were some opportunities, and they took advantage of them.
Give Lamar some credit, man. Give us some credit. But, what is it? It's the same old thing every year.
Yes, at the end of the year.
This year's not the same old thing, man.
Yeah, that's what y'all said.
This year's not the same
That's what y'all said last year and the year before.
Woo! Let's go. Come on.
AP, remember after week 1, when they beat, who y'all beat week 1?
CJ Stroud.
And remember he sent that gay ass picture of them winning a Super Bowl championship. Like,
I'm not gonna put that.
Oh my god!
All right.
Let's go on to these games this week and let's do our predictions.
Let's do it. Starting off with the first game, Dolphins and Chiefs, fellas. How we feeling about
I got the Dolphins.
Chiefs.
It's really a throw up, man. But the Dolphins, I think the Dolphins are going. Vikings versus Falcons.
Falcons,
yeah.
Josh Dobbs don't go ham his first game.
I don't even know if he plays. Does he play?
Yeah, I think he does.
Yeah.
Jordan Addison has looked good though.
Oh yeah, Jordan.
When does Jay Jettas come back?
I don't know. Probably in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I got Atlanta. Oh, I see Atlanta finally benched
Desmond Ridder. Heineke time.
That's good.
Yeah, I agree.
Well,
I agree.
I don't know if Heineke will do a better job. Well, he'll do a better job because the way
he's just not long term.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, but I got Atlanta.
Give me Atlanta too. You're a big Taylor fan, right?
Yeah, Taylor's cool.
Okay.
But he's not like long term guy.
Yeah. Bears and Saints. Bears at Saints.
Saints. Derek Carr's playing, I believe.
Good.
Yeah. He hasn't played good though.
Saints.
Just their defense, bro.
Yeah. I got Saints. Yeah.
Okay. Rams at Packers.
Ooh, Rams.
Packers been looking bad.
Yeah.
Jordan Love started the season off good, but now he's not looking too good.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Rams, even though the Rams just got blasted by the Cowboys.
That is true. Oh, how do you come back from that? Maybe you do. So yeah, LA Commanders at Patriots. PJ, I'll let you pick again. Commanders.
He's probably always gonna pick his team. Bro.
He said that before. Okay. Maybe, bro, because it's a thing when you trade away players. Maybe your team comes back stronger, and more energy. So Commanders.
I got New England. It's rebuild mode in Washington. It's rebuilding time in Washington.
Oh my gosh.
One of the game of the weeks, Seahawks at Ravens.
That is not a game of the week. You're just making that. You're just making that a game of the week.
The 5-2 Seahawks versus the 6. They're the best team in the NFC West now.
We're not gonna make a case for this being the game of the week. We're not gonna talk about that.
3 games that are in front of that game are way better than that game. Even though that is a good game, though.
It is.
But it's not a game of the week.
All I'm saying is the Seahawks are the best team in their division, and the Ravens are too. So I got the Ravens.
No, the Ravens are number wise, but they're not the best team in the division. I got Seattle.
The Ravens.
Buccaneers at Texans.
I got Buccaneers.
I think the Texans win.
Yeah, give me the Texans too. Cardinals at Browns.
Deshaun Watson's coming back.
Yeah.
But he hasn't looked good though.
No, he hasn't. Yeah. But man.
And if your homeboy starts on Sunday,
Clayton.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Then it'll probably be a rough one
and
for him.
He a good QB though.
Yeah, but
he a good QB
against the Browns D line.
That is true. Yeah.
Against a bad Cardinals
O-line. I'm gonna go Browns.
I'll go Browns too. Colts at Panthers.
Ooh.
They're one of the 325.
The Panthers just got their first win. Yeah, and Bryce Young did look significantly better.
Yeah.
Colts.
I'm gonna go with the Panthers.
I'll go with the Panthers too. I like that. Giants at Raiders.
I think Raiders win. Actually, no.
Yeah,
Aiden,
I got
O'Connell. Nah, Giants.
I got Giants.
Daniel Jones, I believe, is playing.
Yeah, he is playing.
Devontae Adams has been funny on social media.
Hey, get ready for this. I'm calling it right now. This is why they're losing, because they're worried about the wrong shit.
Give me the Raiders. Cowboys at Eagles.
One of the games of the week.
Cowboys.
I'm going Eagles, man. Until I see Dak show up in the big games, I got to go with the better team.
Remember, Cowboys have won most of the games versus the Eagles lately.
They went 1-1 last year.
But overall, they've won 7 out of the last 10.
I got Eagles, bro. That's a tough environment to go play.
That's true.
If it was here in Dallas, I'll probably choose differently, but because they're going to Philadelphia, that's a harder environment. I think I got to go with the Eagles on this one. And the way A.J. Brown been playing.
Dallas is motivated by the Rangers. I'll go Dallas.
I don't know if that has anything to do with that.
Jerry Jones said that.
He said what he said.
I love Jerry. Bills at Bengals at Paycor. How the hell are we feeling? How are we feeling for that Sunday night football game?
I think the Bengals win.
Man, I think it's going to be a showdown, but because of other injuries on defense, I think our offense is just going to get whatever we want. We got whatever we want versus San Fran's defense. I think our offense is clicking. Joe Burrow is looking good again. He ran for 45 yards last game. I think we're going to win. I think we're going to put up like 40 points.
I want to reverse jinx JR. The Bengals are going to win this game. Bet. A lot of people are going to be tuning in to that Sunday night football game.
They're trying to make, obviously, because the last time we played them on a big stage was the Monday night when DeMar Hamlin happened. So that's why they're kind of making it as bigger as what it is. But I don't think they should make it big for that reason, because I don't think that should be something that should be remembered, because that was a very bad moment.
Yeah.
I think we should just keep it about the game. But you should think about it. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Love Joe Burrow in the alien mask too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of clean. Chargers at Jets for this last Monday night football game of Week 9.
I got the Jets, bro.
The Chargers will win.
Zach Wilson has been playing
Decent.
a lot better, yeah. So I think I got the Jets. Chargers, they're up in the air.
I think the Chargers will win though. They're starting to step it up. They won their last game.
So New York's 4-3 too. And
yeah.
Chargers are 3-4.
Yeah.
Chargers.
I'll go Chargers too. Those are our Week 9 picks. Let us know what you think. Who should win? Who should lose? And everything in between.
Is that a wrap?
What a week.
Feels like one amazing things happening in the NFL.
Exciting. We're getting to the nit and gritty of it.
Dallas has just
Gritty.
Dallas has just been exploding with enthusiasm.
As of late,
yeah.
The city been going crazy.
They deserve it.
Preferably for the Rangers, though. But
hey, a lot of bandwagons have hopped on the bandwagon.
On the Rangers?
On the Rangers. Which is, bro.
That's okay.
I don't think that's a problem. Like, just saying, like, in general, because a lot of people don't watch baseball.
Yeah. I think that's where I was at. I don't really watch baseball, but since the Rangers were in, I was like, I'll go for the Rangers.
It's just good for the city. I love that shit.
But with that being said, Week 9 is on its way. Got a lot of stuff coming next. You know what I'm saying? Good games. A lot of good games this week. And, you know, those are our predictions. Free agency is done. And we getting to the point where we getting down to the nit and gritty. That's how you say it? Nit and gritty?
Nitty gritty.
Nitty gritty. We're getting to that point. It's coming. It's getting to that.
December, January football. That's the real, like.
That's the best football.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. You know, everything coming. It's going to be exciting. But just like that with another episode of Down by Zero, we are out.